17. You're a
Live is
17,
active,
30,
sharing screen, entire screen, audio, click, and fire. And we are live.
Chicken. No.
Real quick, I need everyone to give me a d20 right now while I give the intro.
You know what? How
5,
about you
4, 3,
stop
2, 1. Welcome back to A God's Creation. It's good to have everyone back here. I have been on a brief hiatus due to schooling. We are back with episode 16. I
Hold
hope
on.
you all enjoy it. On the left off last session, a secret was teased. Who is responsible for the original downfall of the Elder Gods in the First War? Today we are going to be leading up to that moment. Hearts will be broken, secrets will be revealed, and we will find out who is responsible for the betrayal. With me today are my 4 players. Without further ado, let's begin.
Just copyright. Copyright.
And thank you for reminding me. Last but not least, YouTube. Nothing except the campaign that I built myself, and the planet is mine. All videos and their rights to corresponding owners. Now then, I need to know
I rolled a
your
15.
numbers.
Reed, what do you think I rolled?
Like an 18. You usually roll high.
Boss fight.
Aim, you are muted.
It cries.
There we go. You're back.
Muted.
All right, 3,
I got 19.
19, 20, and 15. Okay, cool. We'll get into that later. Now then,
I'm concerned.
Someone dies.
For starters,
It was.
for starters, where we left off exactly
I have a child.
was the extension of
Sorry, I just had to traumatize J-Rose. That is a sound word sound in the server for when we had our next session, but I wasn't sure when it was gonna happen, but I had it prepped. Had to traumatize Jay real quick, it's fine.
You know what? The sad part is music traumatized me now because of Reed.
Wait, where's my happy and sad axolotl? Where did that little fucker go?
Reed, I swear to God, I will use his body for fertilize.
If it doesn't get used for fertilizer, I'm pretty sure my cloak is probably a little peckish again, too.
the strange ancient eldritch creature has delivered the message. You
Yes, my son Tommy.
have been told one of the elder gods is a betrayer in the original war against the gods. The information is not necessarily shocking to any of you, but it appalls you to think that the one that you trusted, the one that you decided to follow and assist, has potentially betrayed you.
Get him to the ground.
Euphrates stands forward, feeling all of your gazes. Who is going to question him?
did not get to talk with Pinecone about what we wanted them to do, but do we want to try the calm approach, or do we want to just beat the shit out of him?
We better go slow.
I would like to cast a spell.
Well, see if you could secretly cast it if it's that truth
No.
spell.
No, because people can tell when they're in it, but they have to.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to cast him the truth. Cast it.
You have your hands
Can I
behind
put
your
him in a
back
body?
as they form the symbols to cast the spell. You feel the energy in your hands as the spell begins to cast. And just as quickly as you begin to cast it, you feel something leave your body as the spell fizzles out.
This motherfucker's a
Swear to
traitor.
God, if these assholes are here right now,
All
I'm
of
gonna
you
crash the fuck out.
feel weakened. You feel as though something is mistaken, and as you
Traitor.
move to step forward, you realize that all of you are inside of a very large dome.
I'm going to feed him to my snakes.
I'm gonna
Never
crash the
left
fuck out.
cave. We
As
never left
you
the cave.
feel this obstruction of your mana,
I'm gonna crash the fuck out. I'll start shooting. I will.
you feel
I'm gonna feed him
your
to the ground.
bodies as if the mana inside of you all is working against you. Your limbs having been paralyzed, making you statues where you stand. Euphrates walks forward, and you see as he waves his hand, a spell of invisibility wears off, and standing next to him is one of the white masks.
Fucking knew it, bastards.
I don't know who that is.
Can I scream traitor?
You are currently
It's the
paralyzed.
anti-mages. Right, it's the anti-mages that like to go yoink to magic.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't use magic, so.
You're still paralyzed.
Oh.
You're so
Wait.
paralyzed because you have the fancy old magic within you still technically.
And
so you're technically
you-
kind of just
I think he's just paralyzed.
You hear him regard you. Even though this has been done unto you, know this, that the truth may be I am not the betrayer. I was never the betrayer.
And why did you bug out when you actually I can't even fucking ask
I
you
was
question.
about to say.
But like, why did he bug out when we went to go cast the Dawn of Truth? Why don't you want to just actually tell the truth? Like, what's going on?
I'm not a betrayer, but I'm a paralyzed, y'all. Good luck.
No, I'm not a betrayer, but I'm going to literally fucking paralyze you and take your magic momentarily. The moment I am free, lightning bolt.
Oh, I feel that.
There
Fuck you,
I'm not a
lightning bolt.
betrayer, but I'm gonna hang out with the Ku Klux Klan and take your powers, so.
Right. The you boobs. You can't say that.
That's history! Fuck you mean I can't say history?
Yeah, but you literally just said, I'm gonna hang out with them though.
You could have said ghost members. Like you could have phrased it like ghost club.
Anyways,
You could have said it in so many different ways, Rusty.
he
Silly non-Halloween people.
Anyways,
You should know this by now. This is like the first few minutes.
Yeah, we
re-
really need to lock the fuck in.
I feel the need to apologize for this secrecy.
Bitch.
As you know, the entity that we are speaking to knows many things. It was here before the creation of the Elder Gods, and so that means that this entity knows who created us. The very beginning of everything. As a man of justice, something that I've struggled with is knowing what is the right form of justice, what is the correct manner. And it wasn't until he came to me and he spoke of truth, of justice in its purest form. Do you not see, my kin? It is not the gods' fault. It is not our fault. The
Swear to
one
God, if he blames
who
humanity,
wrote-
I'm going to crash out.
The one who wrote us from the start is at fault. We are predestined to do these things. And so the one who chose to use the pen of life to write our stories has incited this pain and suffering. I am tired. So tired. I have had so many lives. And so I am sorry I must do this. And you see him enter the bubble. It doesn't faze him. He walks past all of you and walks to the entity. He places his hand on its shoulder. Ancient One, for your sacrifice, you will allow us all to unwrite these deeds. And you see his hand become incineratingly hot as he plunges it into the chest of the creature. And as he pulls his hand out, he is holding the shards of a star.
My fucking child.
With these shards, a wish can be granted. I will find the one who wrote it all. I will find the beginning. And my kin, we will suffer no more. We will go back to the beginning. We will find that who wrote it all. And after defeating them, we will take their tools and we will be able to write our own destinies. Don't you see?
Fucking write him out of existence.
It is time. It is time for us to take control. There is always someone higher controlling us. Don't you agree it is time for us to control our own destinies?
Isn't he controlling us right now?
I am sorry that I had to do this. But no, I seek not to betray you. But I know where your hearts stand. And as righteous as they are, this is the true form of justice. This is the way we bring it to light. I ask you before you are released. I beg of you, consider my words.
There's
wish
these fucking
not
fists.
you any harm, any pain. Thaddeus. Release their voices. And you see the rune that he is casting dim slightly, and you are now capable of speaking. And he enters the bubble, and he approaches Foxy first.
Oh god, thank god.
Count your days, bitch. Count your fucking days. You gotta sleep at some fucking point. Count your fucking days. Because at any fucking point, you could have said something. I very distinctly remember having the exact same sort of conversation with fucking Torin. I did not think I'd have to have it with you. Count your fucking days and sleep with one eye open. I gave him a warning. You don't catch a warning. This is the only warning you're getting. And it's not even a warning of don't do it again. No, this is a warning of I'm going to rock your shit when you least expect it. Test me. Because I do not give a singular fuck. You have lied to us throughout this entire fucking time. From the moment you fucking met us. You have withheld information. Vital information.
I understand.
Vital information that could have saved countless people. But you selfishly chose to keep it to yourself.
Don't you understand?
There's no forgiveness for that.
Don't you understand? Their deaths, the people that we mourn, that we have lost, they are simply as such as sentences on paper, to be rewritten, to be cast aside, to be formed again and again in different versions, yet in simplicity itself they are the same thing. Someone out there writes these stories and cuts them down at the end.
It does not matter if it was pre-written, predestined. That is still someone's mother, someone's father, someone's child. Things could have went differently. We could have planned differently. We could have done so many different things differently. But you felt the necessity to not trust us with this vital information. When you know trust is such a key importance of everything we do, you decided not to trust us with something that we are wholeheartedly involved in.
Your anger is misguided, my kin, but do not worry.
You do not have the right to even remotely think of me as kin right now. Just because we are kin because of what we are does not mean we are family. Right now, if I had the ability to, I'd strike you to the ground.
And it appears your decision is made. Thaddeus silence this one, and you see the rune glow bright, and you feel your throat tense again. He approaches next. Aim.
Can we move our fingers at all?
You can't move at all.
Okay, so we can only speak.
The youngest of us whole. I remember when we were creating the world, and you appeared in its forests, raising mountains, streams, the very landscape that you protect now as a druid of your own drawing. I ask you, don't you tire of seeing the wilderness you so love become withered, destroyed. If you had the tools to make it to where another creature, another living thing would not have to suffer in winter, would not have to go hungry, would not die of sickness and illness, if you could save them all, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you join me?
Killing them all?
What you don't understand, it's called circle of life. Yes, I don't want to see the beautiful life of nature get sucked up. But it's not from them, it's from how dare you put me on the spot, damn it! I want to go back to the trees. I don't want to be here no more.
When I rewrite everything into what we want, I will make it to where you will never have to witness another loss ever again. I promise you.
But I can't, yes. But we can't disturb the nature. We can't ruin the drawing that I made.
I will not disturb the things you have created. I will be simply applying a new brush. Thaddeus! And you feel yourself silenced.
Thank you.
He approaches Pine next. The outlier. I remember the day that you had revealed yourself. You were the essence of every mind that has ever existed, every memory, every thought and dream and nightmare you have written. How you came to be in the worlds away, that I cannot answer, but I know the Book of Creation does. I can make it to where your home never sees a day of war again. Imagine the ability to strike every enemy down at once with a stroke of a pen. The men that you call the God Emperor would want this weapon for the humans and humanity. And yes, I know of him, for he, the one that has shown me the truth, has shown me all the worlds, all of the realms. Our very existence is nothing but writing. And I will bring us to light. But I need your help. Please, do not be the same as the others. Do not allow yourself to be stricken with personal grief. If we are all nothing more than a sentence on a page, then truly, does any of this matter? The lives that you've lost, the things you've had to do, none of it matters. They were meant, written, to die. So I asked you, allow yourself freedom. You will never have to answer to anyone again. I could use the book to send you home. I could bring your home here. away from these enemies, away from the people that hunt you all. When was the last time your realm ever remembers peace? It could be like that in a day's time.
He's kind of hooking me in, guys. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of.
By killing them all, I don't think that's. I mean, sure they're at peace, but they're all fucking dead. So
I have a question actually for you, Reed.
Go ahead.
Two different ones.
Mhm.
You know, other than the fact that he's kind of hooking me right now.
Okay.
Pyramid Head, I just summon with voice, right?
Yes, you have to say the incantation in order for him to come through.
That's if you're fast enough.
He's never seen Pyramid Head. What do you mean? He doesn't know I have Pyramid Head.
However,
Mhm.
he says that he has gazed the pages of eternity. All realms, worlds, and everything in between have been revealed to him. So if he were to know of its existence, there could be a consequence to this. Can I say for sure? No. But it is up to you.
You
what you
bitch
do.
for not saying for sure. See, I'm actually, because, like... guys. Here, hold on, guys. Here. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, he almost got me, so I
No,
can't say
he has
anything.
me. He has me. It's just like...
chat, the only way everything is going to be at peace is because he's wiping everything away. Your people won't exist because he's killing all of your people and restarting. Don't fall for his bullshit. He's killing everything.
He's not talking to you right now, okay? Oh, yeah, but he also offered to pretty much kill all the fucking strife that happened. Warhammer 40k. Stop. It's just gonna be hammers. It's
You
just
guys
gonna
are
be
elder gods too. He's gonna kill all of us. He's going to kill everything. We are all gonna die. Your people are gonna die. The deer are gonna die. The mayor's gonna die. Your love interests are gonna die. Everything's gonna fucking die.
But
Why are we agreeing with him? Would you agree with
I'm not.
Would we agree with Mustache Man and the Jew?
what's that word?
If we're gonna agree with this guy, hear me out.
Why are you on that so much? I don't think he's a dictator. Whoa.
Yeah, he's literally trying to rewrite how all of living beings are. He wants to be the one who dictates how everything is to be.
I'm not wrong with my
Now
explanation.
Foxy seems actually kind of mad at me. Now Foxy seems actually kind of mad.
Busting a Trump!
That's not my president. I'm still capable of falling for that shit. Okay, he's not my president.
Fuck! He literally wants to literally be the one to dictate how life itself is. Because he wants to essentially control, alt, delete the entire fucking universe and reprogram it and code it to how he wants it to be.
It's already been rewritten so many fucking times, though. Under like.
So this is only. So I'm gonna broaden your retrospect real quick. I'm gonna broaden it. The timeline you are currently in has been rewritten. This transcends that. He is talking about the pages of eternity. The pages have the literal code of everything. It's every realm, every world, every timeline, everything. And if he takes it and all he has to do is wipe it clean, we're basically starting off at ground zero with not even the first birth of the first Elder God. So, I'm not saying don't let him convince you. What I'm saying is understand, because I'm not going to throw you for a loop or like try to pull some wool over your eyes. They're essentially correct. He's trying to wipe everything.
He wants to control, alt, delete all of living civilization across the board. Not just our world, but all of them, Jay. He wants to recreate the fucking Big Bang.
Stop yelling at me. Look at the chat. Look at our D&D chat. Stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me. Stop bullying me.
Bad Pycone. Stop trying to get with dictators.
Okay. So, what
What I did.
what is your response?
Can I give just? I've not responded to many people in my time. Can I give him a hesitant, possibly convinced look? Because that's where I'm at right now.
Should one of those.
And you were explain how your character looks right now. Like, were you like on the ground, like touching the ground, trying to cast the spell? Did you have your hands behind your back, standing straight, attempting to cast it? How were you trying to do it before you were
Hands.
paralyzed? So basically, like you had your hands behind your back, almost standing straight.
Yeah.
He walks up and gets eye to eye level. I see it in your eyes. The pain. I remember the day that you had to shoot him. I remember the day that the world as you knew it crashed
Fuck
around
him.
you. And I ask you this. If you had that day in your hands, that page, that sentence, and you wrote it differently, to where you had the ability to cure him, and he stood and he aided you in felling your enemies one after another, as it was intended, as it was meant to be, and you could make that decision, I ask you, would you? Would you disregard fate and control it? The one who is to blame for his death owns the book. It is not your fault. It is not even your enemy's fault. It is his. He who controls the pages. Join me, that we may silence him and bring everything back to how it is meant to be.
Chat, I'm cooked. Chat, I'm cooked. Damn, why wasn't he as convincing with Foxy? Hey, what the fuck?
Because I hardly let that motherfucker speak. I just straight to threatening. That's why.
Okay, if he can, like I said in chat,
That's my
if he was
actual
away,
brother. That's my actual brother. What do you mean?
no, I meant like what I meant to say because I didn't want to type up because I was also listening to music, but we don't talk about it. But what I meant was he has the pages in a way. He like I couldn't explain it, but Also, he almost got me, but if he was, pull me to the side, maybe who knows?
Not the who knows. I just went straight for fucking violence.
I love my nature, okay? If he kept pushing, maybe.
Yeah, but aim.
Oh no, I hated my brother. Like.
But aim. what you're not comprehending is he's going to wipe out all of nature as a whole right now.
You would bring your brother back just to kill him again, technically.
Literally.
I don't
And-
like
You would
your
have-
words, Imagine.
Yeah, I don't like your words.
And
Now the book.
he looks towards Thaddeus, and you feel your voice silence again. I will give you time to think. But know, at this moment, I need you. And he walks to the fourth. Hold on this one.
Why are you counting? Fourth person, not elder god.
The bearer,
I'm so confused.
the bearer of the stars. You were the wielder of the cosmic frame itself. The first stars ever created were embedded into your body. You were the key to bring the entity to life. And I am sorry that you were led here to be put to the side. I know of your fighting ability. I've seen your pages. So much torment, pain, wins and losses, broken bones, months in recovery, just for a singular day of glory. When I rewrite you, you will never have felt the touch of the stars. You will never have that pain. I will make it to where you were cared for, so that way you never have to know the terror that is combat. I want you to understand something. As I release you to speak, these members of your party, both my kin and the ones on the outside, none of them matter. They are all pages in a book that can be rewritten. I can prevent so much. And he spans out in front of you, picking up in intensity. I can make sure Grash never died the first time. I can make sure your brother lives. I can make it to where none of you had even had to meet. You could live your own lives, control your own fates. You could simply live as you wanted. Never feeling the pain of a blade, never having to see these people die and suffer. I can rewrite it to where none of the men that I called my soldiers even exist. They could go back to simply being farmers, metal workers, transporters, what they were before they found me. I can wipe everything clean. All I need you say is join me to have your word in what is written. For if you are, and I'm sorry, but I must erase your page and discard it. Because that is all we are, even myself. That is all we are. Pages in a book. I see the look in all of your eyes. Thaddeus, release all of the vocals. Let them speak their final pieces. Starbearer,
You
what say you? You've been silent this entire time.
Alright, chat, I gotta muster the shitty Russian accent.
You got the dark. You have the. You have the
You
dark.
got the Dr.
Pepper.
Skipper.
You got the
Hold
Dr.
up.
Pepper.
Let me take a swig of Dr. Pepper real quick.
You got the Dr. Pepper. You got this.
You got these. You good, dude?
This pepper was too much.
It's too powerful.
You can't run from your responsibility right now.
Away from responsibility. This isn't real life.
The Dr. Schweffer might have exploded. That is a future me problem. Anyways.
That's an IRLU problem, not D&DU problem.
I have not known the people in the room around me very long. Honestly, I do not even know who you are. I very much don't even know why I'm here. But fate is not what we choose. It is not what we write. It is not the story we have set in ground. It is the path that we forge ourselves with the consequences of life that comes around us. If everyone to write the life that they want, would they truly be happy? Life is not a story we write ourselves, but the path we forge on going with it. If we were to write it ourselves, we know the end of our own story. We know how we die. We know what we experience. Is that really a story called life? If you erased the stories of lives of the 1,000 people, if you erase the stories of the soldiers around you, will they be happy as farmers, or will they live a simple life to die, their lives meaning nothing, their stories accounting to nothing? You say that wiping everything will make it better, but many have tried to do that, and it all ends up the same. My village, we're all poor, but we all fight. And we're all proud of what we fight for. No matter how many times you wipe it, there is no such thing as perfect. There is no such thing as a perfect fate. Life is life, no matter how you control it. So why do you think wiping it all will create it again, if not to create the same circle that is life?
At one point, my friend, I believed the same. I believed that choice is what gives us the freedom of life, the construction of our own pathways, and that is precisely what I want to do. To have the book in my possession, so that way, when the time comes and tragedy and travesty falls upon someone, I can stop it right there and change it.
Then that is not a choice. That is you choosing the path for them. You are no better of the writer before them. Just because it is a better ending in that moment does not mean that everyone does not come to an end at some point. You are just changing a story momentarily. Life starts and life ends. That is the cycle. You cannot choose the cycle unless you make everyone immortal. And if everyone is immortal and they choose death and you restrain that choice from them because it hurts another around them, then are you no better than the man who was controlling the books before? All you are doing is changing the story, but in the end it ends the same way. The same way of the curse of the controller of the books. So how does that make it better if you are the one sitting there making the choices for them? At the end of the day, that is not their choice. You are not allowing the people to have their own choice. You are making it for them. Therefore, you are the very thing that you sought out to destroy to begin with.
Wait, did you say we're all able to talk now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you good, Aim?
She wants to make him the fertilizer.
Sorry, the cat did a thing.
If I had the ability to move right now,
And he places a hand on your
I
shoulder
need my magic.
and leans in to whisper.
Sweetie.
You will be a legend to the fighting world. People will mimic your styles, your forms. Entire academies will dedicate themselves to your name. For my friend, that is what, sadly, you are going to be. A memory. And he leans back up and you feel your vocals tighten. And he looks
I
at
spit in
you.
his face.
Can't move. Can't talk.
Fuck.
And he just looks at you.
That's not talking. Wait, okay, that is not talking. That
No,
is
like you're restrained.
That doesn't mean you can't spit in his face.
I was like, I don't have to move to spit.
Exactly. You just.
You'd probably just end up drooling.
And he never told the dude to do it because he's not the one doing it. You said he's telling somebody else
I
to
think-
do
I
that. He's
think
not
I was
physically
thinking-
said that, so I should spit in his face.
I think that was just left out for like
I don't know.
so
We'll just go with it. We'll just roll with it.
dramatics. I feel like we try to spit on, we just start drooling because I think there's a lot of muscles that are involved with spitting on someone.
You should have did it when you still had the ability to talk, because then you could have.
Hey, everyone else can. Everyone else can.
I'm waiting for
They all
turns.
just collectively spit at him.
Ew,
And
no.
Power of
he
friendship, spitball.
Power of friendship. Spitball.
You two can do that. No
he
thanks.
then crosses over back to Pine.
Oh,
You feel your vocals come to life, and you also slightly feel yourself able to very loosely move, about an inch to an inch and a half of movement. You have obviously been shown slightly more freedom.
Knows better than to get freedom.
My kin, out of all of them here, you are the only one that has shown me that you can understand justice. No one would have to suffer anymore. With you by my side, we rewrite everything. And if the others stand in our way, then they must be erased. Not permanently, they will be rewritten, but they will have no recollection of this. They will still be the elder gods that they are today. But they will be given justice through our writing. None of these deaths have mattered. None of these actions. If they are easily rewritten, then truly does any life have any worth? What say you?
I do understand. Yeah, but he wouldn't die. He wouldn't fucking be dead. What do you mean?
Because he wants to rewrite everything.
If I perhaps take your side with this, I would hope you would be truthful in all aspects after this.
Ask me anything. And if you want the truth, you shall acquire it. I fear as though you worry of your home realm. All the threats, all the people, even the ones on Terra, the one place you call home. They will be wiped clean and written anew. They will have known no war, no distress. There would have been no need for the hulking brutes that you call soldiers. The man that you call the God Emperor could be rewritten in any way you see fit. Your brother could be reborn. Technology and psycho ability never having to have touched either of you. And you could grow old and pass, never having a singular damage done to either of you. Technology and the warp would never have graced your form. Can you imagine becoming human as a choice? Your brother alive, human, growing up as it should have been, and not being this form of constant mental chaos and wiring that I know deep down you so desperately hate. Judged by those you fight with, and that in the very second you were to show a sign of falling to this chaos you speak of, they put you down like a dog, and yet you could take their page and tear it out to where they never existed in the first place. Not a single hostile. Nurgle, Tzeentch, all of these chaos gods that you so proclaim you wish to fight, never having drawn breath in the beginning. For you must understand, the writer had to create them too. How righteous and honorable and faithful could an entity be that brings these monsters to life? Thaddeus! Release this one. And you feel your form relax completely. My kin, you have chosen the correct path. I swear to you.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on for a second. Unless this is a perfect time to ask our DM if I can very casually make my way over to the mage. And
He was actually going to ask you to go stand by Thaddeus.
okay, can I shoot Thaddeus? Can I shoot Thaddeus?
You can certainly attempt it.
What
Can
is
I-
his AC?
Yeah, like
Where
actually,
Jay
before
even remotely tries to do this.
Thaddeus has an EC of 17. By the way, due to the notes, if I am correct, which I am, Thaddeus is the secondary to Ardal, which is the Elder Anti-Mage. So you are dealing with the second strongest Anti-Mage that exists. And I know you don't
How
remember his mask or what his magic base is.
Jay doesn't even know any of that because Jay wasn't around during any of that.
Well aware. So you could certainly attempt that if you so wish, but just know actions have consequences.
What do you mean? We're already cooked.
Literally, we're already fucked. Reed,
I-
you could literally unintentionally derail and perma end this campaign right now.
I'm well aware of that. That's why I'm making sure I don't do it.
And
Just
they were,
steal
they
the
were-
papers and then write that they both die just somewhere in the papers. Like they die right this second.
everyone's like so convincing. I'm like, in the chat, I'm like, guys, like this is my plan, guys, and they're like yelling at me in the chat. And I'm like, guys, stop.
Yes, but we had to keep it convincing, Jay. You kind of just snitched it out now, though.
Yeah, I asked if I could shoot the maid. I think to the DM, it's quite clear.
No,
what I
no,
wanna do.
100%. I've been thinking this was happening, so don't worry, because I had a contingency planned for this.
Not the contingency plans.
But it's okay. Like I said, please.
I don't like the way he said that. Please.
As
Yeah.
the younger generations below me would say, try my gangster, please.
Don't ever fucking say that again.
That speaking privileges revoked.
Going
Yeah.
to need a D20 action roll for you if you are
Oh, Lord.
trying to shoot this man, 17 or higher.
Do I get?
There is no advantage. You are
There's no stealth bonus for
No.
like just pulling a
That
gun
is
and shooting a
advantage
maid.
at this
Fucking
point.
guy.
At this point, you are standing next to Thaddeus. Peripheral vision exists.
Don't we want to wait to get both of them distracted to do that?
Okay, wait,
I
okay.
shoot
okay.
Thaddeus. If I
Here's the-
shoot Thaddeus, everyone gets released. Like,
Right.
What if
But
he
you
wants
want
you to
also
shoot
have-
Thaddeus? Because he's read the pages of eternity. He knows what happens. What if
but
shooting
fate is a fickle thing. It changes at will.
I am convinced. If this goes wrong, I'll be like, okay, that was my one shot. Hey man, here's my gun. I'm sorry. Hey man, I'm sorry. Hey,
Not
My
the
bad, I was
Hey Man, I'm
bored. I had to
sorry.
see what happened. My bad, I had to see what
I've been on an
happened.
anger streak after my brother died. I'm sorry. It was
It's
just
in a
a
goofy
moment.
mood.
Moment of passion. I'm sorry.
He kept bringing up my brother. I was a little pissed still.
Just,
Heat of
I
the
need to
moment.
kill someone.
I want to
Shoot
try
my
something.
phone
Shoot him
right
and be
now.
like, oh
Only.
shit, wasn't a blank, my bad game.
Oh
Let me-
shit! I thought
Let me
I
try something, please, guys.
You want to put it in chat before I try shooting the mage? Or
Yeah, put it in
What
the
was it?
panic room. Put it in the panic room so we can kind of.
or was it what you said in the panic room?
That's what I said. And
Okay.
I don't think we can do anything. Our talking privileges have been revoked. Our moving.
That's why I'm
privileges
like
have
waiting,
been
'cause at this moment, I think he's going around because he's going to see our last moment or we're speaking moments. I think
I thought he like
Thought-
released everyone.
to speak, yes. So I thought he's going to go around and shut in everyone's voice after he's done.
No, no.
If this goes wrong and I shoot him, you can just do it.
Wait, shit.
By the way, I would like to reiterate this so that way you guys can think. If you remember what the VS and M letters for spells are, vocal,
I remember.
symbol, material, meaning any three of those casting types can be used. There are
Yes,
certain
but
ones that are easier than others.
But the anti
yeah,
mage
no.
already has our magic fucking yoinked. I was already thinking about shit, but he's yoinked our shit.
I know.
Wait,
I'm just reiterating.
You have a plan, because
Oh, I have a
No,
plan.
no, I
Yeah.
want to ask our DM this now, if this is possible now, or I'm going to cry.
I'm putting off rolling right now. Let's see if I can break his AC. So you can ask, or I
Oh.
hesitantly roll.
Because all I have to say is, my follower his new name, and he shows up. But Foxy also pointed out that he is magic based, so I kind of now I'm set that I don't think this plan would work.
He's
I have
magic based
faith
in that he was magically revived, not that he is a magic creature.
Oh,
He was magically
so it
revived.
could work
This plan.
That is up
Yeah.
to
if it
you.
works.
you have your follower. I have my vampire.
Oh, true.
Jay
Violet
also
does
has
not have
his
his son that he just
Alright.
named as well.
Yeah, Rylan literally just had his son
Just
literally
named.
torn to bits in front of him that he just named.
Just
Reed.
named.
He just named his child not even an hour ago, and you killed it.
But I'm scared that Reed's gonna kill my one follower. My one
At least he got to follow you. I didn't even get to play catch with my fucking child. He was born and killed within a day. Within a day, my child was birthed and ripped from the spirit of my fucking back. If you remember, I was put into a fucking machine, had the life drained out of me so my child could be born. He grew up. I got to hug him one time, and I was paralyzed, having to watch his heart be ripped out and turned into a star so a magical fucking dictator could wipe out the world. And you're telling me you're afraid that your child might potentially die. It's a wild thinking about what the
Oh my
perfect
god, I
thing
love being a DM. I fucking love it. Dude, I'm gonna cry. Okay.
I feel like I just got yelled at.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like you did.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Are you tearing up, actually?
I need some Dr. Swiffer after this.
Whatever.
Okay, but here, okay. Everyone lock the fuck back in for a second, please. Hold on.
I wasn't ready. I'm sorry.
I can wait to roll, guys. It's fine.
Okay, hold on. Pause.
Yeah,
Pause.
yeah, I can wait. Hey man, I don't mind waiting. It's fine.
Are you the? I feel like I just got yelled at.
How do you think I feel when I do like, hey guys, I'm gonna trick them, and then you guys are like, I want to be really convincing right now, and then yell at me.
I'm gonna be honest. I was also sorry. Oh, I'm gonna rethink my words. Next
So
time.
he. Okay, so then I'll save you for last, since you need time to think. And he approaches you, Foxy, and he hasn't released you yet.
And he said this bitch talks too much. She yelled at me. Bastard.
I have this burning feeling that I will not be able to get you to see light.
You're gonna see lightning once I get my hands back.
So I'm going to make things very transparent for you, my kid. And know that I call you that out of care, out of heart. Know that even though I may erase your page and rewrite it, I will spare that of your lover's heart. The only thing that I must do, I am sorry, is remove his current memories of you and implant new ones of the new you that will appear. You will find him again.
Reed, you're gonna catch these hands. You're fucking with my vampire.
And you see him produce a golden symbol And as he drags his fingers down, a panel, almost mirror-like, opens up. And you see the vampire, Strauss, and Jake standing in a field talking. Every time you've left, every time anything has happened or gone wrong, I was able to watch it happen. Every instance, every dead man, everything. I didn't bother trying to stop it because I knew in the end I could revive it. The day that you all found me, that you joined me, was the day I found out about the pages. And I thought all hope was lost. And I thought it's in the end. This is it. Pages in the storybook. Nothing more our lives until you showed yourselves. And I realized I knew you, Great Being. For I saw the page. And that's what it did. For the book to exist, for the pages to be written, and there has to be an instrument to mark these words down. There has to be something to do. I can't give up hope. I can't abandon the world that I so desperately swore to take care of, to provide justice for.
Reed, I would like to use my nat fucking 20 while he's distracted to shoot the fucking mage in the head. Point blank, please. Is that allowed?
I was hoping you'd do that. In fact, I was hoping for a nat 20.
Said he was hoping. I don't like.
And now I suddenly, hey guys.
It was actually the 20 that I was hoping for, because I would like to reiterate something that I said whenever we were brainstorming the idea for the campaign. We hadn't even started yet. Nat 20s, although they are the best possible outcome, they do not automatically grant a success. It grants you the best possible outcome.
I'm scared now.
In a lightning flash reflex, using your mental ability to speed yourself up in a blink, the weapon comes up and discharges. And everything seems to slow down. And you see the anti-mage as the high energy laser goes near his head. He simply lifts his head back and watches it go past. This is enough to break his concentration, even for just a split second. And in that split second, something happens that as soon as it begins to occur, you wished it didn't. The field cut out all magic, including but not limiting curses, spells, enchantments, and incantations. The mage, as everything's still slow, turns his hand, shifts his hand towards your weapon, and pushes it out to the side. And as two fingers touch your forehead, a bright flash happens, and you feel temporarily the mana in your body disappear. You collapse to the ground. Paralyzed. You can't feel magic energy coursing through you at all. At that moment, the paralyzation exists still. I'm getting to it. I said the best possible outcome. That doesn't mean it's a good outcome. I said best possible.
Best and good are like opposites.
I see what he means, but
Okay.
does that mean we just die?
Nope.
Best possible outcome of dying?
Yeah.
There are worse fates than death.
Go fuck yourself for that answer. Sorry.
No one's in a good mood being paralyzed. Or not paralyzed because his concentration just broke.
Now that the concentration is broke, before this spell is re-entered, because that was a reflexive event. That's why everything's slowed down. It's basically you were giving yourself that boost of reflex speed with your mental energy, thus giving yourself an ability to quick draw and fire off the round. He copied you. He mimicked your ability. One of you, only one, it could be any of you, because yes, you can still speak, fine, has the ability to use your vocals to either potentially bring someone in or cast a spell.
I don't want to talk over people, so I don't want to say it.
I have a question. How does his paralyzed dome thing work? Like,
So the
paralyzation.
the paralyzation, how it works is once the spell takes a hold of you, it has to wear off unless you are released naturally. It will wear off in half an hour. It wears off. The paralyzation.
To be able to cast spell does he just have to know where we are? Is it a general area? Does he have to see us?
He has to. It's a dome. It is a concentration dome. Specifically, it is a 80-foot dome around you. It paralyzes magic users that have any form of magic possible. It paralyzes them, and it takes their magic away. The first thing to come back, it only takes a few seconds, is the magic. However, the caster is paralyzed for 30 minutes.
Does it count as an attack?
It is a concentration spell, so technically, yes, it counts.
Paralyzing count as damage?
Paralyzing does not count as damage. It is a status.
Okay. The damage is my mental. Does that count?
Damage is your. I mean, technically, it's not a psyche damage. It's just like, okay, I can't fucking move now. Why?
So does that mean I can summon my PP head?
One of you can do something.
Oh, only one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You only have enough time before the spell comes back into line from someone to either A, cast a spell that has a verbal component, because you can't move, you can't use material, but you can cast a verbal component, or to try and call for someone to see if they hear you.
Who do you think could cook the
Jesus, save us!
Yeah, that's Ryla's summon. Jesus Christ.
I summon Jesus.
Question.
Christ.
May have an answer.
Because out of the three of us that can summon things with verbal,
right?
Because me, Aim, and Jay, is there a specific range on how far that they'd be able to hear? Well, me and Aim also have the rat army as well.
I have my snakes too.
You gonna pull
Yeah,
a rat
I have 3.
against an elder god right now?
Well, we can use the rat army to. There was a lot of rats. They could overwhelm the mage. There was a lot of rats. It can overwhelm the mage enough to keep him distracted enough that all of us would be able to.
Well, not me. Well, not me.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the rest of us would be able to recollect everybody else with the mage fucker essentially being drowned in wrath.
That's real rude for you to make it so only one of us can do something. That's
But now we
Honestly,
have to choose.
yeah. So
Who-
who do you
who's-
think could fuck up the most, or not fucking excel the most right now?
Because we have Foxy who can summon the vampire one. Fox can also summon the rats. I can do 3, but yet who's gonna do it? Like, which one's the best?
My
Shit.
thing is, if I shout for Kravius, I could possibly see if he can yoink your guy with him.
No, because he only summons mine.
I know, but your guy is still out there, like living, breathing out
I
there.
don't think
If I
Kratos
yell
knows
for-
what's going on though. I think he just
I know, but if I yell Kravius, get so and so.
But the thing is,
gather an army.
Kratos,
he last time he went to the light,
Jarvis.
whatever the fucking thing is called.
City of Light, which is currently fucking Ash
God.
Hammers, we've all recollected back together
Kravius, come save
at
me.
a new.
Kratos,
Huh?
ban this guy. Sorry.
We've all reconvened at a new outpost. So your dude is possibly floating around somewhere around there with the rest of our party. So if I actually sit here and shout for Kravius to get everybody,
I don't think Crash works that way.
The only reason that Kravius would even be able to hear you is because you were technically inside of a cave, which is going to make your voice echo, so his hearing can pick it up. That is the only way that he's going to be able to hear you.
Crash, Dad, I need
he
help.
was able to hear me across an entire fucking village when I jokingly shouted his name and he squared up with the other guy.
Yeah, he was in range. Are you aware of how really good a vampire's hearing is? It's like their one thing. They can
And
hear
have you seen
heartbeats.
what they can do in the bed too.
Okay.
Anyways, that's why I asked what the range was. But due to the fact that we're in a cave, if I shout for Kravius to get everybody show the fuck up.
It just
Is that
depends.
possible?
So you have to think though, how long did it take you guys to get to the cave in the first place?
Wasn't it 2 months?
To get close to it, yes, it took you an additional day to get to the mouth of the cave.
So maybe more magical summons. I don't think.
So that would be
PP.
PP head or
Ames.
Ames.
I mean, summoning Jesus Christ.
Are you summoning the power of God and anime? And summoning an anime fucking Jesus.
I mean, against Mike, I was the only Renata. Fuck, how do you say it?
Renata.
Renata. Why do you choose a name that I can't
Rat
say?
Army. The Rat
Latin.
Army.
So Rat Army,
Rat Army.
Or
Definitely. the
Renatus.
Army.
or PP head.
Chat, rats live in caves. They could come out the walls and attack him.
They're in the goddamn walls.
But
There's
also,
You
the
can use
Rat
it, what?
Army, the Rat King, we each have a room.
Yeah.
So technically we have 2 uses. But the Rat King is actually magical and can literally teleport the rats
Yeah.
to wherever it
Like,
needs
I
to
mean,
go.
there is lots of rats, guys.
I had a
And the
rat
rat
thrown at
kings
me.
stay outside the dome and just keep flooding rats in the dome.
I would also like to bring up, I feel like if I summon PP head, he's not gonna be very impressed to see what the fuck's going on right now.
No.
I'm like, he's
going to
paralyzed
be-
on the ground.
He's going to be absolutely fucking livid because you're paralyzed on the ground. He's going to be pissed.
Flood
So-
the mage with rats and then summon the rest of the people.
But we can only do one though. Right now.
Yes, but if we flood the mage with rats, his concentration is broken, which means we
Does
are.
that mean you get to see Coco again?
Yes, that would mean we get to see Coco.
The
again.
emblem doesn't summon a swarm of rats. The emblem summons Coco.
We could,
And
well,
Coco
Coco
can
could still do
bring the
things.
rat.
Okay, so then Coco, Renatus, or Peepyhead.
I swear to God, if you touch Coco, I'm gonna.
Okay, then don't summon Coco then.
Let's
No,
summon
this is the warning
Peepyhead.
for the motherfucker right now. If we do the ranks, you better not be touching Coco. I will cry on scene, and I will have a crash out again. I will cry again.
Again.
We could roll a die, even or odds, and then we pick an
Yeah,
option for one of those.
yeah,
Aren't you supposed to be grieving over your son that just died?
Damn.
Dad, I'm livid. I want to scream at this dude and tell him to fucking fight me one-on-one over my son's life. I
I'm
will throw
going.
hands
I
with him.
love how everyone's like, I'm gonna hit this motherfucker with the lightning bolt. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shoot him. And then Riley's just like, I'm going to double leg blast the shit out of you.
I will feed him to my mimic.
I'll feed
I
him.
just
I
wanna-
mimic
can I
will have a
just
nice
talk to
meal
him
again.
I feel like
Let
Peepyhead would
me
like.
let me have a word with this man
We
again.
can
Let me talk to him.
do PP if you want.
Yeah, Peepyhead.
I feel like he would get
Yeah,
more
I think
angry
Peepyhead would
since you are
probably
now
do it.
paralyzed.
Because when we used never mind.
Do you have any verbal spells that would get rid of status effect? Like that's my question.
I don't think I have nothing.
Actually,
Would have been really nice to invest in one.
You know what, Reed?
Is this an
I think
evil-
there's a giant.
Is this an evil spell?
I think it would be an evil spell because he's fucking paralyzing us.
Protection from evil. No, I can't do it because it's touch.
Damn it.
What if you throw herbs at him? Oh wait, this is not spells. What the fuck?
You're still
Let me
paralyzed.
throw-
So yeah, we're literally only restricted to like calling out one person's fucking name right now. That's
Okay, so
I do say you summon PB Head because we all know he's gonna crash the fuck out the moment he sees you locked up on the fucking floor like that. He will
Yeah.
swing that blade first and then ask questions afterwards.
I
Summon
want
the
to say a
PP.
nice say to someone my guy. So go ahead, bring Pity in.
Yeah, summon the
My
PB.
parents are gonna be so saying that, but that is a later me problem.
Every time I
Probably you problem.
every time I say his like summon thing, I just like imagine some like anime ass from hell.
Right?
You're one. I call you to join me. Join me in sorrow. I love it though. But I do imagine.
I love
some,
it, but oh my
anime-ass-
God,
a very anime ass like announcement.
Yeah.
It really is.
I would say hello in Mexican slang. What?
Hola.
I have this thing because I don't know how to think of his name at the moment, and I just see that.
It's Renatus. It's
What?
So-
Latin.
Is that what you have decided to do? I'm going to say this once.
Oh,
I don't
no.
like when
Be
you do that.
so freaking sure that this is what you want to do.
Now you're acting like when I leave my fucking house and then I get asked, did I lock the door? And then I'm like, well, I saw myself lock the door, but now that you're asking me, I don't think I
Yeah,
locked the door.
When I kill the PP, chat, what do we do?
I'm scared.
I didn't say I was going to kill anybody.
What if
We
we just
just
say
said fucking
sorry?
buckle down.
You said buckle up before we even began, and then you literally just went on a how long fucking spiel of it, literally erasing our pages.
Chat, what if we just say sorry? That's so real.
Can I just move through pure rage? Can I just make?
You're already an acceptance.
Can I summon my kids? I
Wait,
can do that.
I want to ask a genuine question. I was digging around, but then I just kind of thought about it.
Yes.
With my character's backstory of how many times I've been beat the shit out of, knocked to the ground, had the wind knocked out of me, been temporarily paralyzed in fights.
Right.
Can I make a roll of just sheer rage and willpower of just watching my son get the life torn out of him by his hand just to try and attack him? Just sheer fucking willpower.
Who are you
of
trying to
rage
attack?
and-
Then that uses our one action.
What the fuck? No, this is just pure rage coming
Oh.
through.
So basically, because you make a good point, right? Temporary paralyzation actively happens in fights. Not often, but it does. And for his character to have basically been gone to the fight capital village and survived obviously there's going to be something fucked up. It's like Blazkowicz from Wolfenstein. The motherfucker caught shrapnel to the head and got it all screwed up in his brain, which enabled him to survive elephant tranquilizer, so he could therefore fight off paralyzation. Technically speaking, what you're saying is because your character has been paralyzed and injured so many times temporarily, you want to see if you can fight through this magic.
Yes, because not only does my character maybe have it, I'm probably in a boosted emotional state from something that quite literally has my life energy I just watched die. So in a form, I just watched part of me die
Technically
and
speaking.
not be able to do a
Okay.
goddamn thing about it.
Okay. So here's what I'll say. I like your case. You fought it well. So here's what I'm going to allow you to do. If you can enable a 17 or higher, which is the AC of Thaddeus, you're going to the ground with him. 17 or higher, you go to the ground with him. It breaks his concentration. Everyone is freed.
You make me stressy.
If not, he's going to counterspell you, and the one action still stands. However,
Okay.
be sure this is what you want to do, as this
Stop it!
is not going to go unpunished.
Why Iota?
Chat, I don't think I care at this point. I think I've defended it too hard to check it out now.
No, you got a free hit. We're already cooked, so it's like try it.
You might as well be like, you're coming with me, bitch.
Watch, you're going to hit a 20 and you're going to celebrate.
Please.
I can't tell what that is because that's in my mouse wire. I need
That's
to
fine.
actually move my
Yeah.
desk around.
This is a serious roll here. You're asking for a lot, and I will grant it.
Oh god.
It had a 17 right on the mouse, but I'm not gonna take a bullshit like thing because it's like
The
halfway through.
interference is
Right.
genuinely
That's a genuine thing in D&D. I appreciate you for that.
I can get you a box.
I wish I had a box actually.
It's a dragon on it. There was an octopus and then a pirate.
I feel like I have more interference in a box. Like bounces.
I'm gonna be honest.
19.
So
Not a 20, but it's still something good.
No, I don't think we want 20s.
Out of sheer... No, 17 or higher. That's what I meant. It didn't matter if it was a 20 or 19 or 18 or 17. You still got it. So
20, I might have fucking killed him.
you, upon seeing your copy, your life essence being torn out of this eldritch creature, you saw what you had in a hand created torn to pieces in front of you, and you feel this switch click in your head. You know the feeling of this spell. You've never felt magic before, but this specific feeling of not having control over your body, of not being able to move, you know it well. You know your nerves, you know your body, and you slowly at first start to bend your hand, and then your arm, your leg starts to move, and it's what sounds like cracking as the spell loses effect. Make your move.
How far away is the mage from me?
You're going to have to use a bonus action to enact a dash, which will double your movement speed in order to make it to him. After that, you can use your primary action to do a move against him. Because a 17 or higher was his AC. You broke his AC, so now you just need a dash, and you can make it.
I dash to him, and I want to just full on grab his face and just slam him to the.
Go ahead and roll
I hope
for damage.
I hope his mask breaks. Fuck
That's a
you. and your-
D6, right?
Yeah.
Or what would damage be? Okay.
No, that's it. Yeah, you're right. It's an unarmed strike.
Fuck you, and your mask.
That's gonna be a 6. fucking casino dice. I love my casino dice so
you
fucking
run
much.
over. You run over, and you've never felt speed like this before. As soon as you break free from the spell, 2 steps and you're there next to him. His head to the side of yours. His eyes open wide as he attempts to hit you with a paralyzing palm. You grab his wrist. It cracks. You grab his face, lift him slightly, and drive his head into the ground. Spell ends. You all collapse, falling to the ground. Your vocals
already on
are
the
free, but you are still paralyzed. However, you feel the magic energy rejuvenate in your bodies, and you are back and active. You just can't move. You still have your one action. What do you do?
I scoop Pinecone up, I bring him to someone and make him unparalyzed.
Going to lie, by the way, because this action was enacted, you are not on good time. Because now that he's down, someone else is still up. And this person is a threat. One.
I'm in PP head now. He can't be attacked by the mage because I just fucking domed the mage into the ground. I think
Literally.
healing is now good.
From hell
Or do we summon Coco and have rat armies swarm in El Shika?
Not the rat armor. Storming the god. I think we should summon BB Head.
Hey man, he's done some crazy shit.
Crazy shit is what we need right now.
Yeah, from Hell Life. We are one, Pookie. I call you. Join me in sorrow.
As soon as the incantation's final words leave your lips, normally the portal has just opened on its own. You see a huge switch sword chain its way through the air, creating a jagged and ripped apart portal. And you see Sorrow run forward, sprinting in a mad dash, and he shoulder checks Aphrades. Aphrades blasts backwards, staying on his feet. He looks up to see the blade coming down towards his neck, and you see his hand touch it, and the blowback of wind on the direction of he was cutting shoots down, and you see him gripping the blade as he holds it. In one fell swoop, the blade is tilted up, his elbow is brought in, and it snaps. And you see him cast runes, and he hits Sorrow in the chest. Puts his hands down to the side, casts up, and golden chains and cuffs spring out of the ground and rip him down. And it holds him. His legs in the kneeling position, his arms cast like this, looking up. Excuse me. And he walks over as he holds the cast. He walks over to your character, Jay, and he kneels. Did you not think I suspected your insolence? I've seen you kill your own kin for these people. You don't even know why you're here, and you throw the chance to make everything right again away because of emotions, because of how it's written. Do you not understand? Their lives mean nothing. Your brother's a page with a period place ended. I tried to write that. I am a god of compassion, of love, of justice. I have dominion over all evil, and you bring to me an executioner. From the one place I intended to erase completely. I would have spared him. Simply because of your care towards me, towards what was right. And you land the executioner of evil and darkness at my feet. And you see him rotate his hands, and the chains spin him around, and you can see him visibly struggling against them. And you see him turn the runes, and Sorrow's helmet goes flying off.
Please don't kill my Pookie. Please don't kill my Pookie.
I want you to understand something. There are several rules that I live by, several things that I deem righteous, and one is the destruction of all evil. I will right the wrongs that were written in that book. Before I get my hands on it, I can end sentences today, but not in the sense that you want. No, because death is too good for a creature like this. I will show you why they call me the Elder God. Justice and authority. And he raises his hands.
Can I punch him before he does this? Like, I can still move.
Hey, Reed.
And he's close
What
to
is
me.
he the god of?
What is the Elder God of? Because initially, when you told us that Vandros or Nephrides or what the fuck you want to call him,
Euphrates.
in my note, whatever the fuck, in my notes from when you first Elder God of tactic and leaderships.
No, yeah, that was
So
that was a complete lie.
Okay, yeah. Because
Okay.
then he was the god of like
So I was like, what? Who?
honesty. Or whatever.
Yeah. So I was like, what?
By the
what
way-
is he actually the fucking
By the
god
way,
of if you're going-
I'm gonna go ahead and drop this little piece of info. I don't know how you guys didn't notice it. I tried to make it obvious. I said, yeah, he's the god of this. He's the god of this. He's the god of this. Every session.
Oh yeah, we've noticed
Yeah,
it.
we picked up on that.
Why do you think we were all so fucking sus of him to begin with?
I'm just surprised that y'all didn't
So,
do anything earlier than what it
Was
is
I
now.
the only one who didn't pick this up?
Oh, me
I
and
haven't known him for
okay.
that long in real life, though.
Aim. In your defense, me and Jay were like really sus of him to begin with.
But to continue.
So we were like, what?
No, but can Ryla fuck up his shit? That was also
Like, I'm right by him. His hands are up to cast a spell.
Don't
His
hurt
body
me,
is
you have-
unprotected. Can I just full spin and just absolutely hook him in the liver? Just targeted shot right to the liver. and
Fucking
just hook
kidney
it
shot,
right
liver
at
shot,
him.
slot him.
I'll crash out. If you kill PP Head, I'm going to decide that this was not worth skipping out on for going to burlesque show. If you fucking get rid of PP Head, I'm going to be so
You can
upset.
certainly try to engage him, Marla. I'm going to need a roll. You need an 18 or higher.
Do I get stealth advantage?
You're
with
gonna
this?
have so
Because-
many people crashing out.
It's a fairly well lit room. He is attempting to cast a spell, so his concentration is elsewhere. So I will give you a +1, but that is all I can muster for you. Also, remember how he said death is too good for a creature like this. So no,
Yeah.
he's not going to kill him.
Well, yeah, but if you do something to PP Head, I will stand up and hit up a taxi and go to that burlesque show. And then I will cry and drink.
I think I'm ready for a drink. Hold on.
I need to move these wires.
I have Pink Whitney in my
I have
fridge.
too many wires.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Pink Whitney's like rubbing alcohol.
I need a box or something.
Not when you mix it with something.
Slushy.
Do I just have nothing?
Watermelon lemonade. Or
Okay, I got my
Schweppes.
adult liquid stuff.
Nope. That has.
Oh, that's a good one. Ooh.
So I could text you if this doesn't
better.
work what happens to him if you want, but you cannot divulge the information to the others.
What was it?
Fuck you, this is 21 hits. Fuck you. Fuck whatever happens. Fuck this shit.
I'm gonna
I-
drink on that then.
I'm
Fucking peace.
I'm so curious.
Fuck you. Fuck your storyline. Doesn't fucking matter. I am hooking the shit out of this bitch. Fuck you.
Oh, Reed, you should have given
I
us a heads
literally
up.
said, fuck your liver, fuck your kidneys, fuck whatever that organ is too.
Fuck your brain. Fuck this
Dude,
heart.
fucking muda right now. Like,
I'm still pissed over my kid. I am still genuinely pissed off over. I put time and effort thinking about things I would
No,
do with
Reed
my kids
literally-
and be funny. I have a notebook. I have a notebook with pages written that I took out of my time to do things with my kid because I thought I'd get to like make a bit out of it. That's why I named him. I'm like genuinely hurt over this shit because this motherfucker killed my kid in one session. I didn't get to do shit with him.
Like, Reed, he had literally named that thing like an hour prior.
that's my response to that. That's my
Oh,
response.
I had
drink on
confirmed the
yourself.
name.
No,
I had
that's
been
my
working
response
on
to what was
names.
sent to me. That's my response to what was sent to me. If that does a 21 hit? Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it's 21 hits. I will say that. So, if you are going to strike this man, do it now. I highly suggest you put a couple of charges behind it too. Highly
Aim for the
suggest.
Yes,
fucking
do a
head.
couple fucking charges. Yes.
By the way, what I will say about
striking
this,
the liver to stun him. Like,
what I will say about this
Nah, aim for his fucking face.
is I may have genuinely just pissed off Jay. Genuinely.
Oh,
for
of
the
course
first
you're gonna
time.
be.
No, for the first, like, I'm talking like the death of the brother is nothing compared to what almost happened. Nothing. Actually catch heat for this. I'm not gonna lie. I might
Ooh.
actually.
Jay,
they're
Or
so hard that
let's
the
beat
elder
up
god
on
shits
It's
himself.
15th. The 15th that comes in the mail. The 15th that comes in the
Wait.
fucking-
I have a okay. He talks about the pages, and if I remember correctly, when he said he ripped it out, it was like energy that could be used to make a wish. He has not made this wish yet for the pages to get that. That is still a physical item
The shards are still a physical item in his hand, yes.
in his hand.
He's using the energy to boost his magic power
Does this
to
strike-
control all of this.
Does this strike temporarily stun him / paralyze? Because it is a liver strike. I specifically said a liver strike, which makes somebody fall to their knees and shit themselves and grab at them. Could I grab the shards from him as this happens?
Roll with advantage, +2. By the
You know,
what
after he
what
has
skill
fun,
check would that
drink.
be? I'm gonna say Sleight of hand. It's a sleight of hand check.
I don't know what I get with sleight of hand. +6. I have a +6 to sleight of hand.
Why do you have a +6 in sleight of hand? You're a monk.
Because thief background.
Background.
Dexterity.
He's a
that's
monk
why.
rogue.
Does a 23 work for you, Reed? Does a 23
A
work for you?
23 works for me. So your strike, like, are you punching him, kneeing him? Like, what is this?
It is, like I said, I am. Okay.
We're gonna get a demonstration. All right, big bet.
Technically, if I strike the mage, he was. I need my chair out the way. I need more space. If I dash forwards and put the mage on the ground, I'm standing right.
Right.
That means Pinecone is there because I'm blanking on character names. If he's standing over them, that means I'm right here. So I am just dropping my weight, turning, and absolutely just fucking letting it rip.
Oh yeah, he's right.
Yeah,
right beside
that
him.
that
He's
works.
already within swinging distance, so all
Not-
you gotta do.
Not gonna lie, all I needed was like a visual understanding. Yeah, you 100% got that. Yeah, that's 100% impact. Roll for
Oh,
damage.
and Ryla, because you're blanking on names, Pinecone is actually just the English translation of what Parf's name is.
Yeah. So Pinecone was correct. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
Pinecone was correct.
I just go off
Pine
Discord names at
and
this point because
Pinecone.
it's these numbers and try to remember 1,000 things a day. That's a 5.
Okay.
And did you do a status for your charge? Is that topple? What is that?
Fuck him
I
up.
guess topple would be considered that. I was going based off your specific strike die that you said I could use.
Oh, no. So look, this you're misunderstanding. This is my specific strike die. It targets a specific body part, but it's chance. It's chance.
You actually picked a target.
Yeah, you chose where to strike. I gave that to you.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're good.
Yeah, that would technically be considered a topple. That would knock his ass to the ground if I'm
So
striking him.
he is now stunned on the ground, toppled, which means he is now prone, and he drops the shards.
Spit on him for me.
I'm going to immediately scoop up the shards.
As soon as you touch the shards, the first thing that happens is because now, by the way, since the portal ended, your, for lack of better terms, sun form was still there, just none of the shards were there, right? So there was no life. It was just like a jello form. Whenever it was released, it puddled to the ground. So now there's just like a puddle of black ooze.
It's just a dead fetus on the ground.
If you want,
Bring your son
you can
back.
throw the
Can I
shards
bring
back.
my son back?
You can throw the shards back on,
Or not, or no, you know.
or you can use them yourself to empower them.
Oh no! Do you want to wish, or do you want to bring your
No,
son back?
not a wish. Not a wish. You can use them to empower yourself. The shards grant any variation of magic up to a wish. Up to a 10th level wish, it can grant it.
I want
But
to smash his skull in, but I don't want to lose my son.
But if you use the shards to do anything that corresponds in the same level as Wish, aka Meteor Shower, screw that one guy in particular, which by the way is actually a spell, and the spells like that, then you are basically saying you're willing to sacrifice the shards in order to absolutely stomp this fucker out. Because you can you can use it to wish yourself on equal strength and speed levels as him, and proceed to just beat the shit out of him.
Can I wish to be above him?
Well, you're gonna if you wish,
extra
though, your
potent?
son's fucking dead.
Oh, you didn't hear my joke. You didn't hear my joke. I said I didn't even really know my son that long.
Oh, yeah.
But
The whole thing that's been getting me through this fight just to say it.
Well, I don't really know him that well.
But it's up to you. You can either empower yourself and or you can throw the shards into the puddle and see what happens.
Was that a concentration spell?
See what happens. He didn't say that that's gonna guarantee happen. He said see what happens.
I can say this. He would come back to life. What happens after, I'm not spoiling. But the crystals do have enough energy to put him back. They can.
I wish to be on the same level with him. Is that permanently, like for the rest of the campaign?
So the only thing you can wish him back to life, but once the crystal's mana finishes, he'll puddle again. He needs a constant energy source. And these are the shards of the first stars. They hold pure magic essence, the strongest level of magic possible. Because stars are beacons of magic. They all the star, the more stronger it is. And these are shards of the first star.
So okay, so is that same with wishing my power, for me to scale to the same power as the Elder
If you
God,
do that,
like,
they'll shatter. He stays dead.
But does it keep him powered? Like, how long does it keep him?
Yes, that's what I'm
He's
asking.
wondering the duration of
The duration of
of
taking
two.
care of him, of your fight. Once either you or him are down, the power ends. You don't keep it.
A son? Temporary power.
Temporary
Son,
son who will die again, and we still have problems.
No. If what I'm saying is, if you were to use the crystals to bring him back to life, aka you break them, you wish him back to life, which is what I thought you meant, it's only temporary. If you throw the crystals, he has a source of energy now. He will come back to life. Period. He's good.
Does he need all of the crystals?
Yes, he needs all three.
Greedy bastard. Okay.
Stop shit talking your dead son. What?
right?
I taught my dead son how to share. He needs to learn how to share.
You knew him for not even a day. You taught him fuck all and jack shit.
Give him a
I
hug.
taught him to share with.
You gave him a hug and tried to fucking fight him.
Look,
He's part
this
of-
this
part
isn't
of
the
my
fucking
life.
dad tax, okay? You can't reach for a handful of goldfish.
The dad text is crazy.
Chat. My child is part of me. Therefore, he will have the rage of dying. I feel like he's gonna come back and absolutely mollywop the floor with him.
We don't even know what he can do is the thing.
So we're not-
Exactly. We don't know what he can do.
So it's like, do we
But he
want
has
to?
but he has my life energy, which means he has my fighting instinct. He has my fighting powers within him.
He also has the I'ma fuck everything up because fuck you, that's why mindset.
Exactly. I feel like he cooks. I'm gonna take all the shards and toss them into the black goop and see what happens.
You toss the shards. Afraides looks up and reaches out towards them, screaming, "No!" The shards.
Your fucking cat, Ryan.
Yeah, that was a cat. They were both in the closet trying to get into all the cat food because they're on a diet right now because one is morbidly obese.
Okay, I was just making sure I saw a flying cat. I was just making sure I saw correctly.
It's almost as like as the crystals get closer, the liquid reaches out in like this abstract form and it wraps around and takes the crystals in. The liquid curls and like forms into this ball it jumps. Euphrates starts to stand up, and you see him like ready to cast a spell towards you, Ryla. It looks like a very large beam of energy. The ball goes up, it reforms, and all you see coming down is your son's form hitting him in the face with a flying drop fist. And the impact breaks the ground and sends Euphrates 4 inches through the ground, knocking him unconscious.
This is peak.
And you see him just look at him, look at you all.
Now
And
I'm typing
he
in the fucking
reaches-
stream chat going, son like father.
He reaches his hand back, throwing it towards everyone who is paralyzed. And as soon as the mass of black ooze that he is made of touches you, you feel all effects dissipate immediately. And as he whips them back into himself, he grabs Euphrates and pulls him up and sets him on his knees. And then he looks.
Before we continue any further, can I go have a smoke?
Yes. I'm gonna incite 10-minute break.
Roger Dodger, because I am craving the nicotine and the vape is not getting it. I haven't had a cigarette in like 4 hours. I'm dying.
Jazz music. Elevator, yeah.
Ames, you've missed a lot unless you've been watching the stream. You've been watching the stream? My child's alive.
Yeah, don't worry, I've been watching it. I kind of chugged the nice alcohol a little bit too fast. So
Knowing I have a +6 to sleight of hand is kind of dangerous.
hey, but it's useful now. Now you have your kid back.
I can just go run around and pockpicket people for like the shits and giggles of it.
Do it with bad people, not the innocents, please.
I would just do it for party tricks and just be like, "What's this behind your ear? Is that a coin? What's this behind
Do
your
it on
ear?
group,
Your life
like-
savings?"
coin that you robbed from them just then.
Just do it in our like party and all. Be like, oh, Foxy, do I
I'm
see a
gonna steal the
dagger?
mayor's gun.
He's gonna be like, that's pretty sick. But like, give me my gun back.
I want to do that. Be like, Mr. Mayor, want to see, Mr. Fancy Man, want to see magic trick? Ta-da! Is your gun?
And then he's like, that was real cool. Now give me your back, son. And you're like,
He's killing like,
you can't get it.
God is like, can I please play with it?
if you ask nicely, he might have more than one fucking gun. Let's be honest.
Can I
Oh my
play
God.
with it? The news in that village, there was a mass shooting, 25 individuals dead.
Oh my god.
Can I borrow this and he doesn't
Oh,
Oh no.
that motherfucker gave me too much emotions right at once, guys. I don't know how to feel.
Can I borrow this civilian pistol whip to death? Because my character wouldn't know how to use it. It would just use it as a melee weapon.
You're like,
I wouldn't even use the handle. I just smack him with like the metal part of the gun.
the mayor's like, do you want a lesson on how to use it? And you're like, no.
There's a target. I just dash towards the target and punch it with the gun.
You throw
Or
the
throw the gun
it goes off.
with like a dagger.
That's fucking wild. Also, cat. Robin was sitting on my
Or
stool.
I just hold the gun and I punch it. It goes off and hits a bull.
Jesus Christ. Oh, hi, baby. What? I just had to go to the bathroom. Why did you think I was going? You were eyeing my dice, that's what. Not you.
Do I make the fat cat roll my next die?
Hold on. Banks, come here. Come here, you purr boy. Come here. Hey, sir, I can't. Oh my god, that's noodle. Banks, I swear to God. Okay, Ramen, I need your beautiful fuzzy butt. Get off my lap for a second. Okay, I have to slowly, because the stool will go under, like, right underneath me, and I don't think I'm gonna fall. Banks, come here. Can you say hi to the campaign? Oh, Sam. Oh my god, how does it feel? You're alive. He's like, I don't know how to feel. Ava, look, you're not on camera, I swear. He's like, guys, please help. It's okay. My void is being a little shy boy. Oh my god, so you wanna hear something funny today when I got done with easy boy. Easy. Okay. You're getting tingled in my head, but okay, go. Here you go. But so you know how cats will poof up, like arch their back and everything, go like that weird stance. So he started doing that as he plays. Like Robin and him were going around at the room, and out of nowhere they just stood there. And next thing you know, he's like, and he started chasing his own fucking tail too. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't think he's a cat. To the point. Yes, you caught the nice, beautiful ice cream toy. Don't, no, please. Please, no. Hello? Oh. Has anyone chatted on the live chat? I think my story is being weird.
No, just you.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know. For some reason, my YouTube also. Hello? Hi. No, not Mr. Raccoon. Not Mr. Raccoon. He's attacking Mr. Raccoon. No. Get me. Tell him you're in trouble. Tell him what you did. He's not innocent, guys. Look at those beans. Look at all. You're selling your beans for free? This is also payback for waking me up at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Hold on. This is gonna be a fun exploring time of how we're gonna get Torin back.
Of course, the second I'm not competing with somebody to get cats, it doesn't give me any good cats. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Fine. Do you want me to help you?
Well, I did a cat rain while you were busy, so I could secretly get some more cats. So I wouldn't have to fight you for the good cats, and I didn't pull jack shit.
The nurse. The vet. The nurse.
That's when you snagged like 2 of the cats I needed that I didn't have a type of that you already have. When did you get a photo of me drinking? What the fuck?
The other year frozen and your Wi-Fi took a shit.
Oh, how long was I sitting there like that? In 1888, 30,000 Winnipeg, they restricted their wrappings and carted off to be used by farmers and eagles for fur. What the fuck?
Ooh, Uncle, you can make it rain for 2 minutes. Can you choose stuff? Trying to. I'm gonna not do it so y'all fucking cats. You guys can do. This is where we should pull up the live stream and like have them see the chat and see what the hell we're doing.
Timed out.
Just do it. You do it. Yeah. You can. Oh my god, YouTube.
I'm just kissing weird cats. I can't fucking tell. I think
Me?
yeah.
Oh, you got laughed
Yeah,
at.
you getting the laughs of this includes the cat rain. Eager cat, I need the one where you Oh, so when you said fuck you, Aang. Fuck you.
I love that. Once in a blue moon, I'll do it. So be ready.
1, 2, 3.
Here. Inventory. User. See how many cats you have now. Inventory. User. Pinecone. Here's your kitty cats. Sorry, that was a weird way to say it.
Yeah.
Or I usually have the chat muted, but when I remember it exists, yeah.
I'm not even level 1 in
Oh, I know. For a few days, like, I think a few months. I think when I was at con, I was like, I muted
I
it.
just have a 0.2 second fastest. Why is 0.8 still my fastest? That's bullshit.
It might take a bit.
My slowest is
0.7 is my fastest. I had it 0.5.
0.81.
Wait, now I want to know what my slowest. Where's my slowest one?
3.
The fuck? Oh my, I think, guys, I need to stop catching cats, I think. Battle Pass, guys, I'm almost to level 2.
I haven't even hit level 1 in the Battle Pass.
Hmm?
You haven't even hit level 2 in the Battle Pass. What the
No.
fuck?
I only need 10 more cats, though.
Chat, you have 500 cats. Why is the Battle Pass so hard to grind?
I don't know.
And you have 0 prisms. I don't even know what a prism
What the
is.
fuck's a prism?
I'm gonna be honest. Very good questions.
You have a corrupt, you have a professor, you have every type of cat, is what Foxy was saying.
Yeah, she made sure that I got every single one. So on another server, they had this, and I felt so bad because I kept spamming, and I didn't want to get yelled at. So I'm like, oh, we should get one for the server. So Foxy got it, and so from the start, Foxy like gave me all of the other like every single one almost. And I'm like, yay!
I don't have
What
a
else?
hero, a ultimate, a real. I think I have a divine. I don't have a professor. Corrupt 8-bit.
Get your balance? What the fuck is that?
I don't have a superior.
What the fuck?
That was using my bad typing hand.
You should always have cat typed up in this freaking channel, just so we all know. Wait, what is a balance? What is this? Okay. I'm gonna see this. Ooh. Hold on. I see what you mean.
It says there's casino. Catsino.
One spin costs. You know what? Go for it. I'm going for it.
What are you doing, Abe?
Nothing.
Gambling.
Wait, which one? What? Oh, come on, please. Come on. Why is this taking forever? I want full. Do it again.
Do you even have 5 cats? I don't even know if I can gamble. I'm going gambling.
I love how we're all doing this. Oh, I got one fun cat. Fuck you. Do it again.
1, 4, 5 cats.
Not y'all gonna witness us gambling cats. Oh my god. I have many fucking fine cats. I can do this.
You're like 90. I can maybe get a couple spins.
Come on. It can't be just fine cats. 3?
Wait, do you have a real cat as one of your types? Because I just saw that type, which means it might be a type you don't have.
Who knows?
Imagine I win like 100 fine cats or something.
I got 5 fine cats. That means I can do a free one, guys.
Obviously means I must keep gambling.
Right, come on. And the chat doesn't even know what we're doing. They're like, what are we gambling cats for? Oh, I got 4. You know, I can add one. Oh. I was gonna say, I'm gonna continue gambling.
I won 4 fine cats. That means I have it like 85% off. Obviously means I keep
Right?
gambling.
We gotta keep going. It's cheap. Oh, 3 fine cats? I mean,
75%
that's
off your next one.
right.
This one's 25% off. I obviously gotta keep gambling.
We can't stop.
It's not an addiction. It's called a dedication.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Anytime.
Michael, you should join us.
All bad gamblers stop right before their
Oh,
spin.
I got
We
5.
just want a free spin.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Cool.
Is it even possible to make a profit? I want to see the percentages of the casino.
I know, right? I think it's... Ooh, we both got... Oh. We can do that. We can gamble again. Come on.
I still have money. I can still gamble. What's
Yeah, we
money
can.
if not to gamble? What's
Exactly.
money for if not
What's
to
the
gamble?
point of having these cats if we can't gamble? Hey,
broke.
do we
I'm
find
too
cats?
broke to gamble. I'm too broke.
Imagine.
Let's go gambling. Unlock my gambling 10 times.
You know what? Let's see.
Go broke by playing the casino.
Let's see how far I can do this, guys. We're gonna witness this gambling. Oh, okay. This is basically free. I just have to put. I thought I was broke for a second.
Stop gambling, you have a problem.
I don't have a problem.
Can
No
we stop?
problem.
No. Reed, no, stop. This song is a trigger. No. Just bring me back to Grash is dead. Hey, that's a free spin, guys. I can do it.
You are we back? Everyone good?
Oh, hold on. Let me finish this gambling.
I don't know if Foxy is back because I'm not on the thing.
Yeah, Foxy's back.
Guys, I can get a free spin.
Wait,
Come
is
on.
Foxy and admin, can you give me 100 fine cats so I can go gambling?
This is an addiction, guys. It's
Do you not
It's
have
cats.
admin perms?
I don't know if I do. Can I
Okay.
give myself 100? I don't want any other
Okay.
types. I want to earn the other types. I just want to give myself gambling cats so I can go gambling. It's not
Alright.
an addiction. It's a dedication to the cause.
exactly.
By the way,
They're
you do have
cats.
the admin perms because you have the IDK.
Oh, thank you.
All right, I'm good. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break from that.
Stop gambling!
Guys,
Jay,
I'm
you can't say
shit.
Jay, you cannot say shit because you decided to go fucking round for round in a drinking fucking game at a tavern to the point where you passed out and ended up in a different realm.
That's why I'm not gambling in the cat
You
stuff.
ended up in the abyssal.
Guys, if
You
I get
can't-
drunk,
you want a
see me
fancy
gambling,
mug.
why?
You won a
I
fancy
see
mug
that.
and ended up in the abyssal.
And
Hold
I
on,
think
guys.
It's fine cats, right? That's the type. And
Rain,
That's fine.
what?
it's fine cats, right? That's
Yes,
the type.
guys, I lied. I'm gonna gamble again.
Okay. Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about that one.
I'm genuinely concerned. What the fuck did you just do?
I might have given myself 100,000 cats so I continuously gamble for forever, and I don't have to stop gambling.
I'm genuinely concerned for you right now.
Oh my
Take
god.
away the admin role and take away all of those cats.
No, let me
Wait,
gamble
no.
in peace.
We could chill in VC and we could keep gambling. We could win big.
Eventually,
Alright.
I'll win big. I'll win it all back eventually.
Exactly. Okay, I'll take a break from my hey, that's a free spin.
Hey, no.
I can multitask.
I have to sadly focus because I'm also brain is also with ultras.
Rocky is gonna be mid speech. I'm gonna be like, "Holy shit! I won 100 cats."
We're me chilling VC. Just Reed, are you proud of your players?
Are you proud of my gambling addiction as a father?
Are you proud of us, bro? You proud of us?
I can't gamble. I have a problem. I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that wish back. I need a wish for 100% luck when I go gambling. Let me re-kill my son off again real quick. I can get that wish.
Reed, are you talking?
No.
Okay, I got scared for a moment. Wait, does that silent says? Oh my god, the silent really says everything. Your father, my older brother, I think he's disappointed in us. You know what?
Anything other than fine cats? Like, I just want to know if there's like a casino odds
Oh.
thing to see.
I mean, it's gambling. What do you expect?
Well, I want to know if it's like actually rigged so that you can't win more than you put in. Like, because I feel like at least once by now that I've gambled 20 times, I should have made a profit.
But the cat just told me you can't do that. So so I hit your spin, and it's like you can't do that. I can't gamble on yours. All right, I'm done. I'll pay attention because I want to know more so I can make more inks. Since someone can't make the aim dot bleed in the snow. You want a cracker?
So
You want a cracker?
I used to call those cookies when I was a child. Like child.
the Eldritch entity now has Euphrates on his knees. As soon as his
Ooh.
hand touches the collar and the neck of Euphrates to hold him up, the status eliminates itself. He awakens. I am in the simplest of forms disappointed.
I'm disappointed in you. Sorry. Out of character. Sorry.
Not the immediate out of character.
I thought at least one of you would see truth. That you would see the good there is to gain from this. However,
Spray bottle down. Put it down. Thank you.
all I was were tired. I was tired of the same fate. I tire of being called an elder god. To want something less. To have an ability of knowing peace in the end. You cannot truly blame me for wanting my life back. And as he you see the entity's hand go across his face, and you see small tendrils unravel from his hand and enter in through his eyes, his nose, his ears, any space that can be found. And you hear like gargling at first, and then after something cracking. And as he lifts his hand away, afraid as his body crashes to the ground. Everything he knows, I now do. I have absorbed all of the information that he has.
Can I feed him to my cloak?
And as you stare at his body, it falls apart. Much how pieces of dried clay slowly chip away off of a vase. And all that is left is this golden, glowing ball of energy.
Damn it, that means I can't feed it to the cloak.
Can I pick it up?
Wait,
Do you really want to go touch
Can
your
I-
shit that you don't know?
can I pick it up and play catch with my son with it?
No, I claimed it first.
This is not your moment. This is not your moment.
I don't want a moment. I just want to
My
pick it
son
up.
just came back to life and there's a glowing ball on the ground. I have to
And
play
then you
catch
were going
with
to give
my
your son up
son.
to get better luck gambling. What do you mean?
That was out of D&D. That was out of a D&D conversation.
I would like to pick it up because one,
I'd like to steal it out of her hand with sleight of hand and play catch with my
I'm gonna
son.
cut your hand.
Got
I
the
will
sleight
punch
of
you.
hand stealing. That's crazy.
Leave my boy out of this.
My son just saved all of our lives. I'm just saying.
You know what? If you want something to play with, I will give. I come back to me when we're not in this part.
Come back to this when we're not in a fucking cave, please.
I will give you a free ride on the snakes. If they will
Okay, so
allow.
I have a free ride on snakes, and I have a free throw at any time. I'm just gonna keep gathering this. This is all my notes.
I have also told you that at any point that Jay throws you at an actual bad guy, you can take the cloak with you so the cloak can eat it.
Oh,
I would
will
like
also have that
to
too.
He
pick
told
up
you
this
that one as
Halloween
well.
gold thing.
As you get close to attempt to touch it,
He's gonna touch the butt.
the entity stops you. That is Euphrates himself. The physical
Yeah,
form that he inhabited is gone. However, his soul remains.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt it. I just want to
Take it
pick
in
it
a
up.
crystal. Can I put it in a jar and shake it?
No, I just want to pick it up.
Put it in a
Just to
jar and
like.
shake it. I want to shake it.
As long
Maybe-
as Euphrates' soul exists, in a day's time he will be reborn. It is
I wanna
time
put it in a jar
now.
and shake it.
It is time now that you are shown what you have woken up, because Euphrates was not wrong. There is someone who controls the pages of life and eternity, and there is also someone who controls the essence of life, who writes in those pages, who creates. And there is someone who is supposed to be the cleanser, the eraser of everything.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser?
Reed, is that you?
Come now, Euphrates. It's time to sleep. And you see him kneel, and he picks it up,
Is it
and
nap
he
time?
places his hand over it, and you see the glowing through what are his fingers, and eventually it goes away, and when he lifts his hands, it's gone.
I wanted to touch the shiny thing.
You technically did touch the shiny thing.
Play
Ryla
catch
just
with
couldn't
the
play
shiny
catch
thing.
with the shiny thing.
That is it.
Imagine if Ryla actually did play catch with it.
Easy soul.
Literally playing catch with an elder god's soul.
So, are we in trouble since you got the member, like the info for him? Are we in trouble because of this?
Oh, we probably are.
I've downloaded everything about
Fine.
Euphrates, every memory that he's had, every lifetime, every event. And then I erased him.
But are we in trouble since we just kind of, took out a elder god? Would the writer be upset?
Euphrates never existed.
Okay.
You're not gonna. What? What do you
Tommy
mean?
is
Okay.
the cleanser.
I'm trying to
Wait,
process
I mean-
it. Trying to process it right
What
now.
do you mean? Okay. Didn't
That
exist.
wait, that just
Sorry.
that means my son is the cleanser because he's sitting there talking about that there's the guy who controls the pages, there's the guy who writes the pages, and there's the guy who's the eraser. If Euphrates
Wait.
no longer exists, that means he just got wiped from the pages of the universe when he cleansed his soul.
Are you the writer, sir?
Am I the writer? I gave birth.
I
to
wrote
him,
you
Are you
I
the
gave
world
him
I
his
can
Okay,
powers.
but hold on. Pause. Are you the writer or are you the creator? Because you created your
Cool.
son who is the eraser.
Oh shit!
Chat, does that mean
I don't.
Hold on.
I can create Dr. Schweffer in this world?
Oh my fucking god. Okay, so
Yes, but Jay, you are correct. He did exist before, but he brought him into existence truthfully now with a piece of himself.
He
You're
said,
like You're
and
like,
my life
"Alright,
energy.
Can I?
I love
Look-
how we're just lobbing fucking ideas and Rita's just sitting there listening.
Can AIM look at
I'm just not
what's
trying
the
to cut
name
people
of
off.
that?
What?
Yeah.
What did we name the creature, the person? Tommy.
Tommy?
That's my son. Yeah, Tommy. Tommy boy.
Okay.
Tommy, my boy. It's Tommy.
Sorry,
Boy,
after Tommy
bye.
got dead, I kind of forgot the name. But Tommy, when I look at Tommy and ask him can you not do this here? Go.
That's what you're gonna ask Tommy?
Is that what you're asking Tommy?
Can you
Can you not cleanse this
Can
dude
you
from
not?
this universe here?
No,
Can we not
sorry.
do this?
Sorry, Banks and Noodle were fucking wrestling on the bed and was doing shit. Can I look at Tommy and be like, then what can you eat? Are you, like I said, are you the, thank you, that,
Whatever the fuck we want to call it.
yeah.
I am not the writer or the book bearer. The cleanser or the eraser is terms that I've heard before, but in all of actuality, I am more of a remover of sorts. I was to be awakened in the contingency that the world was doomed. And so it is, for the writer and the book bearer are compromised. All three of us were born at the same time. We were created from magic energy from this planet inside of its core. The gods are not your issue. The elder god that tomorrow you will not remember was not your issue. What is your issue is the writer and book bearer. If we can get to them, we can get the book, and I can set things right. I can bring it back to the very first day, before any of you met, at the tavern, when things first
What?
began. But this time, it will continue as planned. Torin will be there, Strauss, all of them. But there will be no cataclysmic world-ending event. There will be no hunting of the crystals. Aphrodites will never have existed, and so therefore neither will his soldiers. Your friends will still exist. I am not changing the pages, but everything that has been torn apart and made asunder shall be cleansed. That is what I am here to do.
But what if we don't want to restart this entire thing?
Then simply, instead of restarting it, I must correct certain things. Aphrodites must never exist. So I have to go to the very, very beginning. And once I am at the beginning, I will correct everything. Notice I will not rewrite anything. You will still keep your forms, your memories, everything. You will know where all of your friends are. Except this time you won't have to go out and find them, hunt them down. They will be in the tavern with you, all of them. Jake himself will never have been captured. He will know where his men are in the beginning. Cravius will remember you, Foxy. Sorrow will never have been caged. He will be at your beck and call. All of you will retain your memories. Everything. And know this, I'm not going to be false with you. I can lie to you. I could have told you anything you wanted to hear, and that is the truth. However, I remember you saying something before I was so rudely taken away. Trust is the main thing we are built on. And I understand that your trust is very thin. But know this, the only reason I exist is to correct the book. That is it.
Shit. When- So, if you get the book, and if we don't want, to restart, but we. Oh god, how do I ask? Like, are you planning on restarting to the point we're at the cabin, whatever it's called? Thank you. And everyone hasn't been captured and all that, right? The trauma, yeah. But we still have the memories.
Everyone will. I will not be taking anything from anyone. Euphrates by tomorrow will not be remembered by anybody, not even his men. His men will believe that they were tasked with following you. They will take any orders from you as though you've been leading them the entire time.
With a big responsibility, but okay.
Is there any issue that you just deleted an Elder God? Is that gonna create any problems?
Right? Is that gonna be an issue? Because
Right, that's.
Future problem, not an Outlast problem.
But I think we should worry now.
I think we should worry. I think now it should
Before
worry
we forget him.
Right.
Yeah, before we forget, because come tomorrow,
Because
If we're going to forget him, does that mean we're gonna forget the problem of him dying? We're just gonna know that
His
there's a
death.
problem. We don't know why there's a problem because we're forgetting him.
His death is not a problem, and here's why. As sad as it is, Euphrates was right. We are old pages inside of the book. We have the beginning of our story and the end. We are sentences. However,
that's how life is in general.
right, it's common sense.
That's literally how life is in general. We didn't choose to be here, and we don't choose when we fucking cark it. We
Right.
just choose what we do in between.
Also, me trying to end aim earlier.
We will talk about that.
however, because I have extracted everything from him and eliminated his Elder God soul by erasing it and absorbing it, I know all of his information, but his powers and all of his abilities are now erased, gone. You don't understand when I say this. He no longer exists. No one
Yes, but
will remember
you
him.
absorbed him, but that
Does that mean you're the Elder God?
I am above that.
that's fair.
Technically speaking, before any
Jesus.
of you were created, the three of us were born. Myself and my two brothers.
Right, your child's older than you.
How does that work?
It works somehow.
I have a question just for you, Reed. What about the thing he had? What happened with that?
What about
You'll
saving
see.
Torin?
You'll see.
Oh,
I'm actually glad you brought that up.
Huh?
I got told what would happen to Pyramid Head. And I was told information. So I'm just still concerned about something.
And you see him kneel down, and he picks up a small, thin packet. Almost like a satchel almost, but very thin. It can only hold maybe one, maybe two thin pieces of something. Paper, things like that, scrolls. And he holds it up. What you are about to see is something that not even I have seen before.
Is it shiny?
I need someone to be ready. For what you are about to see is going to make you truly
Not
understand why Euphrates wants the book.
I'm scared. Who
And-
should be ready?
He takes the clasp and unwraps it. And as he opens it up, he pulls out just it's a ripped, faded, old, discarded looking piece of papyrus parchment.
Dang.
This is one of the first pages ever made. As you can see, it is blank. Nothing has been written on it. That is because this is one of the end pages of the Book of Eternity. You are staring at one of the pages now. And now I will show you
No aim.
what can happen.
Aim's not allowed near the pages anymore.
Oh,
And you see him writing with,
The fuck is he writing?
and
Hustle.
he writes a
Yeah.
sentence, and as he taps a period on the end of it, if you will be so kind as to look at the trees behind you.
When did we exit the cave?
are you? What's wrong with the trees?
When did we get out of the cave where there's trees now?
It was,
Nature.
Trees in the cave.
it was,
Apparently there's trees in the cave now.
it was
That's
because
Empathy
I
wrote us out
wrote
of the
it.
cave.
Whatever is written inside of the pages is true. It
Aim's
is
not allowed to
the
touch
direct.
pages with his penchant for wanting to off himself. Aim's not allowed to touch the pages.
It is the direct
What's the job
line.
of the writer if anyone can write in it?
This, sadly, is where it is limited. Someone who does not have the correct utensil can only do it so many times. This page only has one more use before it will destroy itself. The writer has the pen of life. It is
Is it a fancy pen?
a shard from a star.
So
It is
shiny.
used-
Ooh.
It is used
Inch.
to magically endue the pages and to assist you with something that way we do not have to deal with them. He writes a second sentence, and as soon as he puts a period on it, the page immediately engulfs itself in flame.
Aim, step away. You're not fire resistant.
Stepping away.
If everyone could please look to your right, the
And I
portal.
actually looked to my right to look at something on my bed. Didn't like that.
Aim pulling up the left, the two L's, figuring which one's right is crazy.
The
I
fact
see
that
Aim
I
just-
actually just looked to my right to look at something on my bed, that freaked me out a little. I didn't like that.
You're too locked in.
As soon as you all look to your
No, it was
right,
right as he was saying it.
a
He-
portal opens and Torin falls out.
I'm gonna smack that bitch.
Aim like already reeling up to like.
He was already ready to just rock his ass right back through that fucking portal.
I have beef with that mother trucker still.
We all have beef.
Oh, we all have beef with him still.
So
I would do yourselves a favor, as the only thing I wrote down was a portal opens and Torin falls below, besides the Elder Gods. However, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. He is gravely injured.
okay, I'm gonna go heal
Oh,
him.
what a shame.
Hold on. Let me go roll my healing.
Torin
What the
is,
fuck's that healing?
Thorin is one of the demigods that lied to us egregiously, and we all wanted to rock his shit.
and then kidnap Aim.
And then
Yeah.
kidnap Aim technically twice in the short span of time. He's.
They have beef with him.
We have many beefs. Because
Yeah.
me, Reed, what are you doing? I see you scrolling through shit. But me and Jay explicitly have beef with Torin because we already had words with him before telling him to cut his shit, and he in fact did not cut his shit. For fuck's
Very
sakes,
calm.
right. Literally, I
Not
crashed out
even.
on Torin so aggressively that I fucking said "fuck you" and flung a dagger at him and nailed him in the thigh.
I
you.
told him to cut his shit or to like kill himself. I don't remember.
Yeah, you did. I physically harmed him.
Take thy own life, you
I-
wench.
I physically harmed him and threatened his life. You just threatened his life. I said, fuck you. I want to actually get some aggression out. And I threw a dagger at his thigh and pinned him to a hospital bed with it. Yes, Aim.
Reed, can Aang just sigh and just walk over to the motherfucker and just start healing him? Before we end this, 'cause I have a feeling that you're gonna end this.
I wholeheartedly have a feeling he's about to fucking
Kill him
hit
and
them.
then just kick him in the
I'm gonna
face
go ahead and let you know now.
after.
No, I'm not gonna end this. I'm prepping for something.
I was
Okay.
about to grab another fucking drink
Oh,
of
shit.
sadness, because it's been a while
Draco
since we
Sadness
did
is
this.
crazy. Draco Sadness is crazy.
But could Aang do it?
Heals.
Yes.
Still,
As you approach Torin to heal him,
only
you
lunch.
you are healing him, and as his eyes open, they are completely encased in green. More runes have appeared on his body, and not only that, but his voice seems different, more ancient. And
Puberty, I guess.
Don't heal him.
and Tommy, for lack of better terms, looks over. I wouldn't use magic to heal him. Please just allow me a moment. And he walks over, and all he does is touch his hand, and all damage, wounds, everything are gone from him.
Can I kick him?
Not that can I kick him. That's
He
rude.
grabs his hand and lifts him back up. It is strange. I remember whenever your page was written. I wish you knew who you really were, for that is not my to tell you. You are doing the right thing, brave Torin,
Fine.
but I need you to remember something, and I am sorry for what this is going to inflict. And he puts a palm on his hand, and tendrils immediately flow from his hand and impale through his eye and nose. You hear cracking, and as he pulls them out, Torin looks to be on the verge of tears. I'm not a demigod. I never was. No, Torin, you weren't. As one's memories can be taken away or hidden, as happened to the sad man that we now know as Renatus, the chosen hero. Yours were hidden away as well. Galadriel is not your father, nor is he the god of time.
My brain hurts.
his page was changed a long time ago. Galadriel is the last of a race created by the Elder Gods, and he seeks vengeance. And to do that, he has employed the use of the gods. The actual god of time was slaughtered by him. However, much as elder gods can be reborn. And it's you. You are the full god of time. You are cast down. Your memories are
So he isn't our niece.
I wish for you to know something. Galadriel is known as a Titan. Titans were the enforcers for the Elder Gods. However, they rose against whenever the original war happened. The one who commanded the forces against the Elder Gods was not the gods, was not Demi, was not Elder Gods. It was the writer and the book bearer. Because your pages, all of you, were not supposed to be written. They appeared. You are, as other people have said, an anomaly. You technically are not supposed to exist, as it is written in the storybook that the Elder Gods died in the First War. For your souls to remain intact goes against what is written in the book. And they do not like that. And so they've thrown everything your way. The deaths, the failings, the ambushes, the attacks, the gods knowing where to strike, Galadriel knowing where to strike. They all wrote it. My brothers, as sad as it is, are the true enemy. To get to them, we first have to get through the gods. At the throat of the world, where they reside, is how we get to them. I will not lie to any of you.
Better fucking not.
I have no use for truthlessness, I would say. The only reason I exist is to get my hands on the book so that way I may correct its wrongs. Take away the pages that need not exist. And reawaken the ones that do, including all of yours, to ensure that there is someone good watching over this world. There is much you do not know about this world, much you do not know about its origin, of why it was created, by who. There are even things that I do not know as to who created me. I do not know who created me and my two brothers. I do not know if it was simply a amalgamation, if we are from a different existence altogether. All I know is that I am here to cleanse the book. But in order to do that, we have to find where it is. I need to get a hold of Galadriel. I need his memories. I need everything that is he. And then, when his soul comes from his body, I need to erase it, so he can no longer stand in our way. We are going to have to fell the gods. And after we fell them, Galadriel next, the last of the Titans. And finally, we find the peak where my kin will be. We take them down. I erase them. And then I fix the book. All of your memories will remain. Everything will remain. Your people will remain. This, I swear. I have no reasoning, no self-absorbent dilemma, or anything as such. to take these things away from anyone. I simply wish to right the wrongs of those who I trusted.
Does that mean you're gonna erase the gods? Correct.
I sadly have to wipe the slate clean, but not in the sense that Euphrates wanted. He wanted to wipe everything. I am clearing up mistakes. The gods are not supposed to be these power-hungry, dangerous individuals, and the elder gods are not supposed to be these ancient warriors set on trying to fix everything. The gods, the Titan, and the Rider and Bookbearer are all together as one. They are trying to bend the world to their own will. I am here to make sure that does not happen. I will correct the wrongs, I will fix the pages, and I will use the book to bring my kin back, pure, where they cannot be influenced. If only I had not been cast out so long ago, I would have been able to right these wrongs. But my essence was torn from me, cast aside. The funny thing about ancient magic, eventually it will create a form of itself. And that is where you came in. The bearer of the stars, the key. I thank you for bringing me back. We should return to your people.
I need to meditate after this shit. I need pad. I need crash. Fuck.
Same shit to you, apparently.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is part 1 of 2 of our comeback series episode. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow, same time, same place, same die, for part 2 of our section.
Can I have like a crying moment?
Just, but okay.
Read that might not be possible.
Tentative. Plans change. Plans subject to change. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and everything in between, have a good night.